Have you ever pondered over the fact that 1 in 10 people worldwide is estimated to have diabetes? This isn't a mere statistic, it's a global health concern that's rapidly intensifying. The prevalence of diabetes is on the rise, with figures indicating that around 400 million people across the globe are living with this condition. That's roughly equivalent to the entire population of the United States and Australia combined. But what does this mean? Well, it signifies that diabetes isn't confined to a single demographic. It's a universal issue, impacting individuals of all ages, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds. From the bustling city streets of New York to the quiet rural landscapes of China, diabetes is a shared struggle, a common thread that weaves through the fabric of humanity. Now you might be wondering, why is the incidence rate of diabetes growing? In truth, there are several contributing factors. Lifestyle changes, rising obesity rates, and aging populations all play a part in this escalating health crisis. Yet despite these challenges, progress is being made. Medical research is continually advancing, offering new insights and strategies to combat this pervasive disease. In the face of such a widespread health concern, it's crucial to remember that diabetes isn't just a number or a statistic. It represents real people, individuals like you and me, living with a chronic condition every day. It's the mother managing her insulin levels while juggling work and family life. It's the young man learning to balance his diet after a recent diagnosis. It's the elderly woman pricking her finger daily to monitor her blood glucose levels. So, why should we care? Because understanding diabetes isn't just about knowing the facts and figures. It's about empathy. It's about recognizing the challenges faced by those living with the condition and striving to make a difference in their lives. The omnipresence of this health issue makes understanding diabetes an imperative for everyone. Whether you are personally affected by diabetes or not, expanding your knowledge about this condition can make a world of difference. Let's take this journey together, exploring the complexities of diabetes and how we can collectively work towards a healthier future. Diabetes is not one condition, but a group of diseases that cause an excess of sugar in the blood. This excess sugar, or glucose, is vital for our bodies. It's the main fuel for our brains and a crucial energy source for the cells that make up our muscles and tissues. So, how does the body usually process glucose? After we eat, our digestive system breaks down the food into a sugar called glucose, which enters our bloodstream. In response, our pancreas produces a hormone known as insulin, which helps our cells absorb this glucose and convert it into energy. But in diabetes, this process goes awry. Let's unravel the 4 main types of diabetes. First, we have type 1 diabetes. This occurs when the immune system mistakenly attacks the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Without insulin, glucose builds up in the bloodstream instead of being used for energy. Then we have type 2 diabetes, the most common form. In this type, the body either resists the effects of insulin or doesn't produce enough insulin to maintain a normal glucose level. This resistance can be due to various factors like obesity, lack of physical activity, and genetic predisposition. Prediabetes is the third type. This is a condition where blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not high enough to be classified as diabetes. It's a crucial stage, as without intervention, prediabetes can progress to full-blown type 2 diabetes. Lastly, there's gestational diabetes, which occurs during pregnancy. Hormonal changes during this period make the body's cells less responsive to insulin. While it often disappears after childbirth, it does increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes later in life. Each type of diabetes has different causes, but they all result in an excess of sugar in the blood. This excess can lead to serious health problems, affecting the heart, kidneys, eyes, and nerves. But the silver lining is, with the right management, people with diabetes can lead healthy, normal lives. Each type of diabetes presents its own challenges and requires different management strategies. So, understanding these types is the first step towards effective management and control. The symptoms of diabetes depend on how high your blood sugar levels are and can often go unnoticed. This is particularly true for people with prediabetes, gestational diabetes, or type 2 diabetes, where symptoms may not be as pronounced or may not appear at all. However, For those with type 1 diabetes, symptoms tend to surface quickly and with greater severity. Let's delve into the common symptoms that both type 1 and type 2 diabetes share. A sudden and unquenchable thirst is often one of the earliest signs. This is typically coupled with frequent urination, often disrupting sleep patterns with nighttime visits to the bathroom. Unexplained weight loss, despite maintaining the same diet and activity level, can also be a telltale sign of diabetes. Another symptom to be aware of is the presence of ketones in the urine. Ketones are a byproduct of the breakdown of muscle and fat that happens when there's not enough available insulin. This can cause a person to feel tired and weak, and even lead to more severe conditions like diabetic ketoacidosis if not addressed promptly. Changes in mood, including irritability, can also be indicative of diabetes. This is often accompanied by other physical symptoms, such as blurry vision, slow-healing sores, and frequent infections, including gum, skin, and vaginal infections. It's important to remember that these symptoms can start at any age. Type 1 diabetes, though often developing during childhood or teen years, can onset at any time. Type 2 diabetes, the more common type, can also develop at any age and is increasingly being seen in children. In conclusion, while some people with diabetes may not experience any symptoms, many will encounter a combination of these signs. Being vigilant of these symptoms can lead to early diagnosis and better management of the condition. Age, lifestyle, and genetic factors can all influence your risk of developing diabetes. Let's delve into this a little more. Type 1 diabetes, while it can strike at any age, often makes its appearance during childhood or the teenage years. This form of diabetes is an autoimmune condition where the body's immune system attacks and destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Family history can play a part, but the environment and exposure to certain viruses may also be contributing factors. It's an indiscriminate condition that doesn't care about your gym habits, your diet, or your weight. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes is a different story. This form of diabetes is largely influenced by lifestyle choices and is often linked to obesity. It's traditionally been associated with adults, particularly those over the age of 40. But here's a concerning trend. We're seeing a surge in type 2 diabetes among children. Why is this happening? Well, it's largely due to a rise in childhood obesity. Kids today are leading more sedentary lifestyles, spending more time in front of screens and less time running around in the great outdoors. They're also consuming more processed foods that are high in sugar and fat. These factors combined can lead to weight gain and ultimately the development of type 2 diabetes. But it's not just about lifestyle. Genetics can also play a role in your risk for type 2 diabetes. If you have a parent or sibling with the condition, your risk increases. Certain ethnic groups, including people of African, Asian, and Hispanic descent, also have a higher risk. The good news is that type 2 diabetes can often be prevented or delayed with healthy lifestyle changes. Regular physical activity, a nutritious diet, and maintaining a healthy weight can go a long way in keeping this condition at bay. So, while we can't change our age or our genetics, we can certainly take steps to live healthier lives. Awareness of these risk factors can help in early detection and prevention. Let's not underestimate the power of knowledge when it comes to our health. Knowing when to seek medical advice can make a significant difference in managing diabetes. If you are experiencing a constellation of symptoms, such as feeling excessively thirsty, frequent urination, unintentional weight loss, fatigue, irritability, blurry vision, or slow-healing sores, it's important to contact your healthcare provider promptly. These could be signs of diabetes, and catching the condition early can make a significant difference in your treatment and overall health. Now, let's say you've tested positive for ketones in your urine. Ketones are a byproduct of the breakdown of muscle and fat, a phenomenon that happens when there's not enough insulin in your body. This could be a sign of poorly managed diabetes, and you should seek medical advice immediately. But what if you're feeling perfectly fine? Well, remember, some people, especially those with prediabetes, gestational diabetes, or type 2 diabetes, may not exhibit any symptoms at all. Even in these cases, regular checkups are crucial to monitor your blood sugar levels and ensure they're within a healthy range. And if you've already been diagnosed with diabetes, regular medical follow-ups become even more essential. Your healthcare provider will work closely with you to stabilize your blood sugar levels and prevent complications. They may suggest adjustments to your medication, diet, or lifestyle to help you manage the condition. Remember, diabetes is not a one-size-fits-all condition. Each person's journey is unique, and so is their treatment plan. Your healthcare provider is your partner in this journey, helping you navigate through the challenges and empowering you to take control of your health. In conclusion, never underestimate the power of early detection and regular medical follow-ups. Whether you're feeling excessively thirsty or have no symptoms at all, contacting your healthcare provider can make a world of difference. It's your health after all, and you deserve the best care possible. Early diagnosis and regular follow-ups are key to managing diabetes effectively. In the span of this video, we've taken a deep dive into the world of diabetes. We've explored its prevalence, unmasking the reality that it is indeed a global health concern. We've uncovered the different types of diabetes, including chronic conditions such as type 1 and type 2, and potentially reversible conditions like prediabetes and gestational diabetes. We've also shed light on the multitude of symptoms that can manifest in individuals, ranging from increased thirst and frequent urination to unexplained weight loss and blurry vision. We've recognized the risk factors, emphasizing that diabetes can strike at any age and is increasingly prevalent in children. Most importantly, we've highlighted the urgency of seeking medical advice if you suspect you or a loved one may be showing signs of this disease. Remember, awareness and early detection are the first steps in the fight against diabetes.